and the first part of it was a hot mess, okay? And I wanted to kind of do an extended one where it's recorded, but I'm able to really get out the message that I wanted to get out. All right, I'm just sticking with that to make sure that you receive what's incoming for you to have, so you can be able to make choices and get the clarity and move forward in the name of God. All right. So my live stream was talking about today, April the 10th, 2026. But if you see this after the date, then it is meant for you, the message in it. All right. So do choose, if you so choose, it's up to you to, you know, to view the whole video. It could be something in there for you, because things happen for a reason. It came about in your feed for a reason. All right. I'm Cherie, and I am Psychic Hope Intuitive, where I'm an oracle and intuitive to help to decode the messages and the journey, so you can move forward and they're the best of you, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But this week is interesting because yesterday on the 9th, Mars entered Aries. So how is that important to us? It's important to us, particularly if you've been waiting to match up to what you know where you should be and who you are. And it's important to you if you've been stagnated, things been delayed, particularly with Mars into Uranus on the 8th of April. So I do my own numerology, I do my own interpretation of astrology, and connect that to the energy that I'm picking up, either we're in a session and I'm helping you to give you some clarity on the questions that you have, and also to let you be aware of what's going around you spiritually wise, because everything is energy. And we're going to get into this as we look at the numbers today. As I mentioned, is April the 10th. So you got 10, that's 1. Then you got April, that's the 4th month, so that's 5. And then the year is 1. When you add up the numbers, that makes up 2026 year. So right there, that's 6. So in my live stream, I mentioned the numbers that I saw, as well as understanding what this number is today. 6 was 2s and 3s, and it came out during that session. So I'm going to continue to have those 3 numbers here in this recorded part of the extension of my live stream, and then go from there. All right. So right now I have the first deck, but right quick I want to kind of talk about the astrological part. And when Mars entered Aries yesterday, it kind of set off other things that's going to play out the rest of this month. So April is considered to be the first, it's the new year of the astrological calendar, because Aries is the first zodiac. And with that, with the ones, and then this year is 1, I'm telling you, if y'all been holding back, procrastinating, not sure, with the same person that you knew you should have left them a whole time ago, and a bag of popcorn and left, or whatever, bag of hot wings, whatever, this is the time to finally decide where you want to be in the next 5 years. And with Aries, with all the planets in that zodiac, it's a lot of firepower. So with that, with Mars, it's all about taking action. So you either got to get on that jet and move, or you're going to get on the other end of it and it's not going to be so well. Okay. And I'm just going to be real with you, right? Just basically how I put it together with what it means this month. And with Mercury now going direct, it moved into Aries. So whatever you say or don't say, it's going to be counted as choices. And that's where you have to look at today as that starting point. Because to me, it's like day 1 coming into April, that after today, you enter a portal. Tomorrow is 11. To me, 11 is like a portal, a doorway. And then on Sunday, right, this Sunday. It would be the 12th. Well, Venus is going to sextile Jupiter, so it's going to elevate a lot of things. People could say it's very good. I'm going to go with it and say yes, because Jupiter is all about expansion. They get a well, Venus and Jupiter does, and it sets it off to bring you closer to what you've been dreaming of, bring you closer to what you've been hoping for, right? And so with that, you want to be able to connect with it. The cards just want to move. Look at that. Poetry of a connection. You want to be able to connect with it and have your own interpretation of what your path should look like. What's your path should look like? Look at that. And on Monday, Mars is going to conjunct Neptune. And to me, that sets it off to defining who you are. If you haven't already, it's going to force you to. Anybody that's supposed to be a part of your timeline, whatever, that's going to be more emphasized. And that could be just be somebody that is going to bring you to the next level, but that person is waiting on you, or vice versa, you're waiting on that person. It's going to bring some things up. All this leading up to is next Friday, which to me is important because it's the new moon in Aries. So this whole month is about initiation, going forward, identifying who you are, making bold choices, changing things that needs to be changed. It's like a bulldozer if you want to think about it, because all these planets are going into Aries. So it's like that big push until you get to the mountaintop, and this is the mountain. The mountain is going to rise up to me pretty much starting next week after the new, or leading up to the new moon. And that's where we get into the 18th, where June, is it June? I'm so sorry, not June. The 18th, this month in April, is where Juno conjuncts Pluto. So that's dealing with a lot of connectivity, building things, connecting with people, not only to identify who you are, but just to kind of like really push through of things, to manifest, to connect, right? And that's, to me, is where we get to that mountaintop leading up to the 19th of April, and that's when Mars is going to conjunct Saturn. All right, so it's very serious in organizing your life, making choices of who you want to be with, making choices if you don't want to be with nobody, okay? Make a choice if you want to go in business and define what that is, but your business partners and all of that. It's really going to amplify it. So with that done and said, we're going to go ahead and get into this. I'm going to roll my dice, what other number I'm getting. And look at that, I got a 6. Come on. So in my live stream, I said this energy of this session today, April the 10th, bounces on 6, and there it is, 6. In my live stream, I connected 6 to the date, and then 2s kept coming up that I saw. I said I'm going to put 2 out there, and then 3, and then here he is back to 6. Come on, in the name of the Lord, we're keeping it real. So let's look at these 2 cards that when I was doing my introduction, the cards wanted to move and I have to. So this one right here is the poetry of connection. Poetry of connection. So that's what that is. You see it with the pretty flowers. Hopefully it's clear. And that basically says, write heartfelt letters to those who have impacted your life, acknowledging the bonds that sustain you. So that can be identifying this month with Aries, all about self-worth, self-understanding, connecting with those that honor you. Is send them a letter, send them a text. You know what I mean? It's about identifying, getting comfortable. You know, when you buy new clothes, you know you want the outfit when you just feel very comfortable in it. You know, it just, warms you up. You just feel very nice. You look good. And it's that connectability. So this one over here, the message for you is River of Transformation is going to be for this month for you. Because as I look at these dates and what's going on astrologically, everything gets intense starting this weekend, going through the portal on Saturday on the 11th. All right, that's all ones. There's twos when you think about it. April, 4, 2 going to 4. You got 11. That's basically 2 right there. 1, 1. So it's all getting ready to define your path, to understand it, and to be connected with it, so you can move on starting the next month, which is next month. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot. Now in my session, I don't really need to use tarot. I don't really need your date of birth. I can just read the energy. But since we're on the video, I do, do the tarots, for visual sake. Okay. And even though I'm kind of focusing on today, April the 10th, we definitely gonna roll out and talk about, when it comes up, all right, for the rest of this month in April. I am looking at some dates here. You want to mark it on your calendar to look for out. That can be where, when you've been waiting for an answer, or you're looking for some improvement in your career, love life. And the 22nd is coming up big, okay? So I will write that down. Cosmically wise, it's going to be after Mars conjunct Saturn on the 19th, and where the Sun is going to be entering Taurus on the 19th. But the date that I'm looking for you that is coming up to, I'm hearing as the collective, most people that's going to be watching this, it's going to be the 22nd of April. And that is a double portal, okay? Pull this card, and here it is. You got the Ace of Cups. So this is a different type of love. In my live stream, the love I was tuning into, was the message was getting to me, is you to run, leave them alone, don't even waste your time. This one right here is something different. This is a different type of love. Look, it's bouncing on 1. This basically is year 1, of course, but also as we look at today, April the 10th of this recording, today is 1. 1, 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. And so you're getting this particular new situation. Somebody is definitely getting some real love here. You get the Ace. That's what you want. Okay. What else? Next to that 6. Something is big. Something has moved over to like it's increasing. Yeah. Now you got 3 of Cups. Yeah. So this is definitely, this is the type of love. Look at this next to the roses. This is the type of love you've been waiting on. Okay. This is the type of love that you really want and need. And I just said the 22nd. It will be 2 weeks from the 22nd when Mars sextile Uranus. So something unexpected is coming. You've been working on this connection for a long time, and something is coming, and it's going to be worth it. Whoever this is, the person is ready. Yeah, look at this. You got the King of Cups. He's ready and able. He wants to get married or solidify the relationship, that it can move forward. Cards are moving. Yeah, he's going to take the initiation. And this is a male. Look, I just have it, and now you got the King of Pentacles. So yes, he got resources, or she got resources. This could be male or female, but I'm picking up it's the female looking for the confirmation of the male. Here it is, girl. Okay. Now they got me looking at April the 14th in this energy. That's on a Tuesday. That's the second day. Look, my numbers in my live stream was 6, 2, and 3. That's the second day of the week. To me, it's bouncing on 7. Come on. 7 cards. The next day is the 15th, and there's Mercury going into Aries. 15 is 6. 3, 1, 2, 3. This is how it goes. Look at that. See, he's been thinking about it for a while. I mean, it could be flipped. It could be the female, and she's ready to give you the indication that, okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm going to go forward with you. For this, it could be the male, of course, and he's been thinking about it, planning things, the right move. He's been going through something in the past, and that been held him back, but he's not distracted anymore. He's going to move forward. He's going to move forward, and he's going to want a relationship. He does admire your work ethic, your commitment to. It don't seem like y'all been in it long, right? But nevertheless, it's long enough. I don't know why I'm hearing 2 years, but here you see where he's very committed and he admires you in that sense. So he's ready to bring the love. So definitely with the King of Cups, that's what you want him to be. Very empathetic, caring, understanding. I hear listening, and you are very excited. It's almost like you got the ring or what have you, but this is something he's ready to go serious with. With the King of Pentacles, he is equipped to take care of you, and is ready to move forward. He can have everything ready to go. And look how I got the roses here. Remember earlier, all this match up to the love. Let me kind of turn this around, but yeah. This I think is maybe somebody else's, but this definitely matches up to that. Okay, so the dates I have for this connection, the love connection, when this is going to come about, definitely this month. It's got to be this month. I don't really pick up too much of May. I pick up is now. And then with Aries, you got all these planets in the Aries about being bold and pushing forward and communication. This is the volcano eruption I've been talking about. It starts today, y'all, and tomorrow it's on. You're going through the portal. We all are. If you ain't ready, I don't know what to tell you. You better get ready real fast. And the 14th, the 15th, then the 22nd. It's on. Okay, I need to close this out. Close this out. Look, you can be happy. Look at it. Just jump right on out. Wait a minute. Give me a little more second. Let me be on stage a little more second and be dancing. I'm so happy. I've been waiting so long. I hear you, sir. I hear you. Preach to the crowd here. Okay. I ain't ready to get off the stage yet. I'm gonna still be off. Give me some shine. We gotta move on. Let's see. Anything else? Starting today, going into tomorrow, for the rest of this month. What is the message we're looking for in the month of April to share? Okay. What is it? 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 We're still going to use that 6 and go from there. Okay. Let's see what we got. What we got. And we have the Temperance again. So definitely working hard. I don't know why, but I'm picking up a male energy here. Even though it's a female on this card, but it's coming up with a male energy. Still looking at the 22nd, but now I'm looking at the 21st. So these dates I'm giving you, you'll write it down and you'll like prepare for it. You can speak affirmation. You know, you see the goodness and positive energy, what you're looking for, what you need, that it will manifest on this day. You know, something like that. That's basically what you're doing when I'm giving you these dates. You want to look at your numbers. When you do a session with me, I do my own numerology, and you know, go from there based on what any type of oracle message I'm picking up. Yes, this is something big. I'm picking up strong male energy. This is the let me turn this way. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you had decided before, whatever you wanted to, you know, bring about, Oops, look, this card jumped. You're going to receive it. So this is the 8 of Swords. So some type of bound holding you back, or was. It's over. Yeah, and then you got the Judgment. So something is coming in your favor. Again, this is male energy. So it's for a male. I mean, it could be for a female if this resonates, but for some reason it's male. So whatever it is, it's final. So it's coming in. I don't know why I don't know why I'm saying 2008, but it's something about an 8. Something about 8, and here's the 8 of Swords. Something about an 8. Whatever you've been doing for so long, or working so hard, or having something going on, whatever. What that is, look at the Moon card. It's coming to an end, and then I just flipped it over, and this is the Nine of Wands. So to me, the Nine of Wands deals with you didn't reach that end, and it's a done deal. Okay, you didn't reach that end, and it's a done deal. Whatever that was done wrong, or whatever was unbalanced, or whatever that you needed and you didn't receive it, you're gonna be receiving it. And I keep looking at the number 22 for you, and now the 22nd, and also the 28th. This month, there's a new river in town. You got your name written all on it. I'm hearing in spirit. They say your name is all over it. You want me to have the deck? What's next? What is this? So this here is the Enchanted Forest. It says, take nature walks to reconnect with the earth, harmonizing your energy with your surroundings. I hear something, peace of mind. You've been waiting for a peace of mind. You're about to receive it. What's the message in this part here? What's the message? What's the message? It says, the Lord is my strength and my shield. Songs 28:7. Wow. This is my card deck. I got 3 on here. 3 was one of the main numbers in my live stream. It says, make your life a masterpiece. I think that goes well with this here, with this Enchanted Forest. Okay. Then we have these, which is my spiritual motivational cards. Jumping around because they got something to say. Alright, we're going to go with this one. This one is Love Never Fails, Corinthians 13:8. Love never fails. I feel like your spiritual team want to say that they're always with you, that they love you, that they're there for you. You can depend on them. You don't have to worry about depending on different people and they, let you down, that they're there for you. And to keep believing, I'm hearing, and that things has changed and you're going to start seeing it manifest. This is fate. Something occurred and you're going to be much more happier. You're getting out of something, craziness, and you're coming into what God intended to. He's the shield. Alright, so this is Cherie, Psychic Hope Intuitive. If you want to book a session with me, you can go to my website. You can go ahead and purchase the session, right? And then you'll book your time. Now to book your time, you can check the menu either on your phone. If you just pull down the little hamburger lines, you'll see, book your appointment, book your time. And you want to go to the shop, and then you'll purchase whichever gig. You can do the bronze, and that's like $25. And that gives you a total of 45 minutes. Of those 45 minutes, it's 15 free minutes that I'm giving you. So it's a 30-minute call, or you can do a live chat for 30 minutes, and then you add the 15 minutes, and you'll have 45 minutes with the session. And I do have one in between if you don't want to do that and you just kind of only got like a few minutes. We could do the 10 minutes, which is the 11 no, 11 it's $11.11, and that's the harvest gold, and that's where you just do the chat, live chat, if you want to do that. And any other my other items, like you want to have a longer session, like an hour, that would be the Silver Hope, and that starts around about $55, and that would be like a whole hour that we can be able to go through everything and go from there. And then I recently added my Reiki session, so in that I can definitely help you cleanse your energy, raise the vibration, identify what are those pockets that are draining you, or anything that's excess over in excess, that you're dealing with excess you don't need to. I can really help with that, as well, give you some prayers, some powerful prayers, okay, that can kind of remove any that static energy that won't go away. Let's put it that way. All right, so this is Cherie, and I appreciate you following, and do follow me on YouTube. Sometimes I'm be on TikTok, but not all the time. So YouTube would be more better. And definitely, go to my website, sign up to my newsletter, and book a session. All right. Thank you.